Hey Sagittarius, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are just doing a bit of an energy check-in for you, see what's going on. Coming up to Christmas, we are all a little bit under time restraints and things like that. So I do have quite a lot of commitments coming up. So I am just doing sort of quicker check-in readings this week. There may be some shorter readings throughout the next month or missed readings, to be honest. But I will still strive to bring you guys the best messages that you need to hear, as well as, paying attention to the all signs readings and uploading those as well. I am just a small non-monetized channel. So, please subscribe if you're not. Please like the videos, leave comments, all those sorts of things. They really do help out, and they do mean the world to me and enable me to continue doing this for you guys. All right. But this week we have the Inner Child Oracle. I do have all the pale colored decks this week. Okay, so we've got the Inner Child Oracle. I am using the Owl and Magpie lenormand. Your messages are really keen to come on out, as well as the Soul Connections, When Two Hearts Meet. Love Oracle. Sagittarius, the cards are like it wouldn't let me put that first deck down. I'm starting to shuffle before I'm even showing you the other two decks here. Sagittarius, okay, what do you need to tell Sagittarius then? Messages for Sagittarius. What's going on in Sagittarius energy? Oh, okay, yeah. I did have this message for one of the other signs this week already. Scorpio maybe had this message. And it's very interesting because it's different. It's kind of different for what I was getting very specific. We have the Inner Tangle card. Okay, you can see the bunny there tangled up in the rope. So for I believe it was Scorpio. For Scorpio, it was coming through. I was getting a very specific message about somebody getting tangled up in Christmas lights. Okay, but I'm not really feeling that for you, Sagittarius. It's kind of like you've gotten yourself into a little bit of a mess, haven't you? But I don't feel like it's a reality mess. Like it's not, we see in this card, it's the bunny with the rope tangled up in the rope. I don't feel like this is you, it's not physical. It's not a physical rope for you. It's kind of like a leash you've put on yourself within your own mind. Like it's the tangle of your thoughts and your mind. Because the next card we have here is balanced perception. So there's just something about the way that you're perceiving things and looking at things. You're seeing things as very tangled, messy, confusing. I don't know how to get out of this. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. But that's not the truth of the situation here, Sagittarius. That's the way you're seeing it, yes. But that's not the full truth. It's about you kind of need to stop and look at it from a different perspective. Because it's like, this bunny thinks he's all tangled up in this rope and that it's too tight to get out of. But like, if he could only see from behind himself, he would realize, oh no, all he's got to do is just pull that one string and he'll be free. So it's just the way you're looking at it. This one does actually say, I am strong, fierce, capable, and free. So you're not as tangled as you think you are. You're stronger than that. You're more capable than being tangled up in that. You're free. You're actually free. You just feel otherwise. And then the balanced perception card that does say, I am free to see with perfect clarity. Once again, that phrase, I am free. Maybe that's an affirmation for you this week, Sagittarius. You need to sort of, I am free. Even when I feel as though I'm chained or caged, I am free. I choose, if I feel chained to something, I am allowing myself to feel chained, because the truth is that I am free. I need to see this issue with, a more balanced clarity, so that I can see that I'm actually free, freer than I think I am. Very interesting. I don't know what exactly that's in regard to, but you are free. It's just you're seeing the way that you're looking at it. You're telling yourself that you're not. Telling yourself that you're in a tangled mess. How did I get into this mess? Telling yourself that you're chained to someone or something. I can't leave that. I'm stuck with that, with them. You're not. There's always a way out. There is always a way out. Because what I was saying to Scorpio was, even if you get tangled up in them Christmas lights, roll around the house until you find something sharp enough to cut through the rope. There's always a way out. Make sure you've got people that care about you and love you by your side, so that if you get tangled up, they can help you get free. They can help you see, oh, look, this is how you undo that knot. You are fine. Maybe, for some of you, you may need someone around you at the moment to, with specifically in mind, to help you untangle the truth of the situation that you're stuck on. All right. Sagittarius, any messages or guidance for our Sagittarius? What's going on for Sagittarius with and around Sagittarius energy? Sagittarius, please. A lot of you have been stuck for a while, yeah? Or if it hasn't been a long-term kind of stuck. Because I did actually get a similar kind of message for Aries as well. So, Aries was more along the lines of, you get comfortable where you're at because you're so used to it. Like even if everything is total shit, you get used to it. And when everything turns around and it's not total shit, you're sitting there like waiting for the ball to drop, waiting for it to turn to shit again, because you're so used to everything being crap that when it's not, that's kind of like, whoa, scary. What's going on? I don't trust this, because that's different. It's change. I'm so comfortable just dealing with the crap that to not have to deal with the crap is scary. It's different. Change. I don't get it. What? I'm not used to that. As you can probably hear in the background, we've got a helicopter coming over at the moment. So I'm sorry if that is loud in the background. I'm quite close to a hospital, so sometimes I do get helicopters landing at the hospital. And they can get quite loud when they're that low, because it's, they're quite low coming into the hospital. But we have the lily here. I'm actually just picking up too. Can I just ask, before I tell Sagittarius about that message, can you just clarify or confirm that that's what that is, please? The garden answered me then. So yeah, there may be a meeting taking place in a hospital for you. Because the first card I had was the lily, yeah? And the lily does talk about, like I did mention the long-term stuff before, but the lily does also, this is like a kind of side message coming through here. The lily does talk about, the period of your life right at the end, old age, retirement period, right? So sometimes it can talk about, someone that I'm just picking this weird energy up here as a side message that there may be somebody that you're going to go visit in hospital soon. They may be very elderly, or you're very emotionally connected to this person, or they've got a long-term illness or something like that. So some of you, maybe that's part of what's tangling you up, is that you're worried for somebody in a hospital, or that may be going to a hospital, or like a respite or a retirement place or something like that. Okay, so just a bit of a side message for maybe one of you there, but especially with the helicopter, going over at that time, and it kind of pointed that out to me, that there was that little extra message for someone there. But we do see the lily, so it's kind of linking up here with this anchor energy. So you've either been stuck for a long time, you've been held back, holding yourself back for a longer time here, or it's your emotions that are holding you back. Okay, because this is either long term, or the things that you're vulnerable towards, you're emotional about. So it could be your emotions holding you back here, keeping you a little bit stuck. But you've gotten too comfortable with this stuck energy. You're that's reliable, because that energy, that you've been sort of stuck in that for a while now. So that's what you're used to. And that's what's actually getting you in a tangle, because you're so used to this. It's kind of like you're so used to everything going wrong that when you're assessing situations, you automatically presume that everything's going to go wrong, and that's what's distorting your perception, because you're forgetting that, hang on, just because everything always goes wrong doesn't mean that it is going to this time, and I need to consider what happens if everything goes right. All right, so you need to perceive the opposite sides of things, and be a little bit more objective with the way you're looking at things, not just looking at just the negative outcomes. Taking on board the potential positive outcomes as well. Those sorts of things. It's a bit of a learning phase for you here. We have the caterpillar coming through as well. So the caterpillar is consuming, taking things in. All right, and so that's really what you're doing at the moment, is you're just taking it all in before you actually, move into action. You're just trying to balance your perception of things at the moment, and sort of learn how to find your way out of this tangle, and then we can take actions, but you're really thinking things through at this point in time. You're sort of taking your time to make sure you're not making any spur of the moment decisions or anything like that, that you're coming from a very balanced place, that your perception is looking at all points of view, not just the initial one. So the caterpillar really does sort of, it offers you opportunity to grow and transform things in the future. But right now it's just all about taking it all in, learning as much about the situation as you can, maybe asking for help from others a little bit here as well. All right, but we'll have a look here. Sagittarius, what's going on for Sagittarius with love and romance? Checking in for Sagittarius with love and romance. If you're not with anybody at the moment, if you're single, you probably will be soon with somebody. I'm not going to lie. I'm picking up that energy for you. We do have the Power of Love card coming through. Power of Love is like a magnet drawing souls together. So, if there is somebody in your energy at the moment, you are very drawn to this person, and, the universe has brought you both together for a reason. So, accept it. Maybe that's part of the perception that you need to take into consideration here, is that there is a reason that you feel so drawn to this person. It's not just random. Okay, especially with this, the universe card. All right. The universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course. So I'm kind of feeling a lot of you are fighting the power of this connection. The ones of you who do already know this person, a lot of you are trying to fight that. And, you're feeling very drawn to someone, and you're kind of like, I don't know why. That's what's tangling you up a little bit here for some of you, is you don't understand it, but there is a reason, and it's the universe is trying to draw you to that person for a reason. So maybe it's time to allow it to take its natural course, and to just sort of trust that you're being guided in the right direction for yourself here. The universe is sort of, they've got your back. The universe has your back, and they are sort of, allowing things to unfold in the natural course. It is in your best interest here. Okay, so for those of you who do not have that person as of yet, you are being drawn to that person through the energy, whether you know it or not. It feels as though some sort of random interaction, and you will kind of feel very, very drawn to somebody in the near future, because, the universe is just sort of making sure everything falls into place all around this situation for you and this person. All right. So that's what we have for you. You're more than welcome to check out your other placements, of course. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all again soon.